What's up? Stevie D from Testament here. On the Bass Strikes Back tour. It's a tour of 3 prominent Bay Area thrash bands, Testament, Exodus, Death Angel. And on this tour with the 3 bands, we have 3 amazing bass players. So we will be talking to Jack Gibson from Exodus, Damian Sisson from Death Angel, as well as myself. We're going to be going behind the scenes and in the lowdown of what each bass player has brought to play as far as the instrument, the gear, their techniques, and things that bass players do on a tour. This show is oriented right on the base of the Bay Area thrash bands. What's up? Here we are on the Bass Strikes Back tour in Madrid, Spain, and once again with friend Damian Sisson. What's up, Dave?
What up, bro?
All right. So real quick today, we're going to talk about the sound, the live sound of Death Angel. Damian's going to walk us through his rig.
So, all right. So what we got here is it's all Ampeg. I feel like this has been the industry standard for a long time. The SVD4 Pro, since it's come out, it seems like it's been a mainstay for many people's rigs.
Totally. Like when you go to a festival, sometimes like, here's your amp.
Right. It could be like the standard of festival or any of those type of places. Like if you don't bring your own gear, this is what they got. And once again, another, like I feel like a standard is the 810s in the Ampeg configuration.
Just the fridge, they call it.
Yeah. El Belcho, right?
Yeah.
Belcho fridge.
Yeah, so not a lot of mystery here. You got the Ampeg head, the old standard, you got the big fridge.
Right.
But more specifically, you're sending your sound direct to the board. So you got a couple DI boxes.
Right.
So what's the routing?
So what Tilo, our sound guy's got is got a post bass, which is with these settings and configuration set up. And then he's got a pre, which is just a direct line coming from the bass. And
so what kind of option does that give him?
So what he could do is he's going to blend the 2 tones together. He's going to give me a little bit of what I'm hearing on stage and blend it in with something that's maybe a little bit more pure for what the speakers and the PA are willing to offer there.
So yeah, so straight from the tuner, DI, into the head, sculpt your sound, post out. He has a choice of both of them.
Right.
Now you're running a cord, you go wireless.
So for the sake of simplicity and to fulfill my role as just fulfilling the fundamentals, I've decided to get rid of everything I possibly couldn't use anyway. So it's really just down to my pre and my post, my amp, and I have a cord that goes into my tuner to make sure, because I tune myself down. And from there, a cord that goes, I don't have a wireless, because wireless is different.
Okay, that's a good point. So you scale down
Scale
to
down.
travel.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you got more, you got a wire, you got fixed pedals,
Right.
but you scale down.
Right. For this right here, for
the set, for the territory.
Right. I mean, like I said, I've said this before, but this was like Damian's ego bass project. I'd have pedals, I'd have loops, I'd have multiple basses,
Sure, we all
and I'd
know
have no
that.
guitar players.
Totally.
But
for someone watching that, might not been on tour yet, sometimes that's a good pointer. You don't want to bring your whole collection of toys, because if you don't need it, you don't want to lose it or break it.
It's a potential problem.
Totally.
Right.
So you got just the bare fundamentals: chord, tuner, head, speaker, boom, raw metal bass.
And I feel like for what Death Angel is doing, you could sculpt sound with your fingers and your tone knobs like that, but it's metal, so I think it's more important to play the fundamental role of the bass playing. Once again, this isn't my solo project. This isn't a project I really contribute riffs to. So I want to make sure I'm giving exactly what needs to be there, which is a strong rhythmic sound with solid foundation that Tilo, our sound guy, could turn up as he sees, and then trying to support tight with the drums.
About being in that pocket, right?
Driving
the foundation in the pocket.
Right? Stay that flow state, keep the pocket. Exactly.
All right.
So.
Well, killer. There it is.
Right on.
That's the sound of Death Angel Live. Thanks, Damon.
Thank you very much.
Till next one, we'll see ya.
Cheers.
Peace out.
Yeah. Right on.
Hey, what's up? Rob from Death Angel here. Tell you a little bit what it's like to have Damian Sisson in the band. It's good. No. It is good. For one thing, I mean, mainly musically, Damian is quite advanced. So it's nice to have the guy in the band that is kind of more theory based and knows what he's doing with the intricacies of the notes and the rhythms. He's got a really unique and melodic style, and he adds a lot to the sound. So he fills in these notes that just, he's a bass player. He puts in the stuff that not a guitar player playing bass would do, but a guy who's thinking bass, thinking in the realms of bass. So I love that. And he's got killer stage presence. We work well chemistry-wise on stage and off stage. He's a really cool cat. Kind of keeps to himself and does his own thing. Takes off all the time and leaves a lot of space for the others, which is nice because, you know, shit'll get out of hand if you don't know how to do the dance off stage as well. So he's quite fit guy, and he doesn't take up all of our booths, which is also nice. So yeah, he's a keeper.
What's up? Here we are, the Bass Strikes Back tour. Another day in France. Here with Jack. We're going to talk about the sound of Exodus, the bottom end, what powers Exodus. What's up, Jack? So, what's up with your amp? Tell us about it.
Okay, so I'm using the TC Blacksmith right now. It's on mute, but you can see it's a digital power, digital head, and run it out of the Line 6 wireless there. I really love this head. I love the digital class power. Really fast, right under your hands. I was an Ampeg guy for forever.
Yeah, a lot of us were Ampeg guys.
Yeah, I still love Ampegs. I mean,
The old ones are still killer.
Yeah. I can still. In fact, I might be going back to Ampeg soon because they're under the Yamaha umbrella now. So, and TC just got bought by Behringer, and so I'm not really sure. I haven't been able to get in touch with them since then. So I'm not even sure if they're making these heads anymore or not. But, but I really love them.
But the fact is, it's what's here on tour, and that's what we're talking about, what the sound is here on
Exactly. And so I run it into 2 410 TC cabs. And like I told you before, I kind of found that, you know, the cabs that go with the heads sound the best. I was running into an Ampeg 810 to begin with out here, and it just didn't have the 3D. It didn't have like the 3D effect that real, you know, tone has. So I got these ones, and I'm happy. I'm really happy with this rig. So I actually have.
It's all TC. And
Yeah.
Is this part of your line?
Yeah, this is my direct box, and it's actually like the thing that they just came out with, and this thing is fucking killer, man. It like the sweeps on this are exactly like this amp. So I just use it as a direct box and then a save all. If I need to, I can just do that, and there's tone, you know, coming like you know, basically the same tone as this coming out. So so I just leave it there for my direct box and an emergency.
Right, direct out.
Right.
And so is that your only direct line out?
I think they might be pulling it out of the head as well.
So you got a pre and a this is post.
Yeah. No, that'll be pre.
That's pre, and then you can click on your sound and turn it into kind of a post.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, but I haven't really needed to use it. But I use this to learn to do stuff with, because you can put your iPod in and headphones. So like it's a cool thing to just have in your backpack at the hotel room. If you need to pick up a song, you can plug it in. You know, and like play along with.
Get your tone and
right. You just play along with whatever you want. So.
Killer.
And now when I travel, I just bring this, like to Mexico, Japan, or whatever. I just bring that and put it in line with whatever I have, and I got the tone that I want. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
DI/overdrive preamp. All right, looks good. And that's the bottom end. That's what powers Exodus.
That's what it is.
All right, Jack. Thanks, bud.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks. Out.
What's it like having Jack in the band as bass player? What's it like having parsley on the side of your plate? You know, a radish on the side of your salad. It's just there, right? You know, Jack calls himself the parsley of the band anyway. No, you know what he is? He's the secret to the low end of the band. It gets the best bass tone on earth. And I love the fucking ginger. But yeah, he's parsley. He's parsley. We're the guitar players, you know. Of course, in Exodus, we're the ones that really matter. But we let him in the band anyway. You know, it rounds out the stage.
How's it going, everybody? So we're here today in the south of France on the Bass Strikes Back tour, and this episode we're talking about the gear, the sound factory of the band. And so I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the low-end thunder that drives Testament. So last time we talked about the bass. So from the bass, we're throwing the signal through the air, which is actually caught by this amazing antenna array. These are called paddle antennas, and they catch the bass signal and bring it down into this huge rack here. Now this rack is combined guitar and bass together. So me and Alex share electronics in the same rack. That's why it looks so big. So my part of it starts right here on the Shure wireless, right there, low end. It's a nice wireless unit. I throw 2 packs through it. Pretty simple deal. Then from there it goes all the way down, skips over these Kempers and goes right in here to the SansAmp RBI preamp. We use this, throw a little dirt on the signal, nice grind, nice gank comes out of there. And then through there, we go into the Big Daddy Fafner made by EBS. Now the guys over at EBS totally take care of me. They make awesome bass equipment. I used to be an SVT guy, always swore by the big Ampeg sound. So I switched over to this and I couldn't be happier. So anybody who's really, really into the SVT thing, this is quite a step up. Gives you that ground shaking power, clarity. It's actually a 2-channel system. You can get a gain out of it if you want. We're not running too much gain out of that because we're using a preamp. But this top Fafner here powers, it goes to post. We're sending a post signal, so he's getting my mix there. And the second Fafner here, the sound comes out of the back, goes to a cabinet that's kind of buried in the production there. It's off out of the area right now. But it's a EBS Neoline 810, pretty big, pretty lightweight though. It's a nice cabinet to travel with, a lot of power, a lot of punch. And since everything's integrated in the rack system, we're not running pedals. Sometimes I do bring pedals on this tour. Everything's right here in a case, packs up, rolls into the truck in the night, really good. So that's about it, man. It's pretty simple. The Soundman has an option between the 3 signals. He can go direct from the preamp, he can use the post of the Fafner, and you can use the mic'd cabinet sound. And he's also got a little secret weapon up there, also from EBS, a very nice little toy that we're going to highlight in a later episode, so stay tuned for that. So there's the amp rundown, that's the gear. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.
Steve DiGiorgio. Yeah, it's great playing with him. He's incredibly enthusiastic. I did not know he had so many animals. You know, we both have these videos that we're all doing. Each guy in the band has like a behind the scenes life at home video, and his just came out. Mine was the first, and his just came out, and I just saw it. I knew he had like a chicken, but he's got like chickens, and I knew there was a dog, but there's dogs, and I knew there was a cat, but it's like a zoo. So you know, it's I think he's a lot of fun, but yeah, he brings the zoo with him on tour. And what else can I say?